How you doing, guys? My name is John. I'm doing a review on the John Deere X485. We got the tractor, about 6 G's for it. Another 2 grand for this aftermarket bucket that goes on to it. All hydraulic. Now, yeah, it does pay to spend the money on the nice bucket that they sell for these. After owning this aftermarket bucket here, first week I owned it, I broke every weld on this thing from lifting stuff. I said, what in the fuck is that? So I went out, tore this whole thing apart, and I welded these pieces here. Took the whole thing off, re-welded every piece on it. This was all broke off within a week. All this, every weld they had on this. It's got the pumps on it. It's got the blade. So after tearing it all down, re-welding everything and adding another plate on here, going all the way down, I have put this bucket to the max. This aftermarket bucket. This thing will pick up anything now, and it will not give me no issues. It won't flex, nothing. The bucket on it, I had made, here, let me start this thing up. Bucket, I had added a piece of metal on top of this bucket and then threw a bead all the way down. Then I took another piece of metal and joined it up here and beaded it all the way down. Then I flattened that all out. This thing ain't bending, and these were cheap, flexing everything. Like, look at this top. I haven't even put the top on. You'll see. You know, it's just cheap metal, but if you touch the bottom, that's more like a bucket now. It feels more like a bucket. I'm going to add a piece up here, add up here, and then add pieces going inside the grooves on both sides, and this bucket will be indestructible. Yeah, you got to have yourself a welder, but you know what? It's worth it. This thing's like a zero turn, but in a bigger John Deere. This thing will do what a zero turn will do. Rear wheels on it. They turn. Pretty crazy tractor. Thing's like a zero turn, man. Thing's badass. Let's see here. Straighten out the wheel. Now, if anybody's trying to buy them aftermarket buckets, they talk them up and down like they are just, you know, they're the shit and they'll do anything. No, they won't. If I didn't get me that welder and do what I did to this thing, that bucket would be trash and I would never get my money back. So just a little insight on it, guys. If you're looking to get one of these buckets for it, you know, you might want to be the type of guy that has a welder handy, because you're going to need it, because you're going to break the steel. Now, the stupid engineering that came into this, which I was blown away that I just cannot believe they made both sides 2 pieces. Like this main bar right here. This main bar. Okay, see where it cuts off right here? And then it goes up? Well, it does that on both sides. And when you have all the force and everything banging on it and everything you're lifting and putting all that torque onto it, it's going right to these frickin' bars right here. There's nothing structural to hold that. So by me adding these two pieces of metal on here, the way I did on here, and re-weld everything, took every piece off, after I did that, this thing has been through the ringer, man. I've put this thing through more than I put, you know, I'd call it a commercial bucket now after doing that, and there's still more I want to do to it.